Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. I'm back again with Tammy Cauthen with TC Counseling and Consulting Services. We're here today to talk about how to overcome stress during this coronavirus pandemic. This is kind of a continuation of what we talked about on Facebook Live, but we're going a little bit more in depth. So Tammy, welcome back.
Thank you, Jarvis.
All right, so I want to break down the different stress that people are going through right now. And the first stress I would probably say is job stress.
Yes.
How are people feeling and how do you think they should cope through this?
Well, job stress is very big because, you have to think about it. A lot of our people that work in the workforce, they have jobs that they have to go to every day in order to get paid. Everyone can't work from home. So that's very stressful, knowing that you were at work last week and this week you're not at work. So a lot of people don't know what they're supposed to do about money, and that's causing a lot of financial stress in their household.
So do you feel like, what do you say some people are thinking in the back of their head, like, well, I don't know if this is for sure. I should just start looking for another job, or I should starting a business, or I should just do all of this because I don't know when no money coming in yet.
And that's true. People are probably thinking, well, I may need to find another job, but at this time, no one is hiring. Everyone is shut down. So what you need to do is you just kind of need to look at your budget, look at what you're spending out each month, and you just need to start making arrangements if possible with your bills so that you'll know that you can defer some of your payments.
All right, well, let's talk about the next stress that I know a lot of people probably going through, and there's something they probably don't even think about, and something that we got at the house, or they've been mad dash in the grocery store, is this food stress.
Jarvis,
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I went through that myself.
Okay.
I went into the grocery store. It was no meat left. I have never seen chicken necks for sale a day in my life. So to go in and look around and there's no meat left, it was very stressful because all I could think about was, what am I going to eat if I get locked in? So that's definitely stressful. Even for me, it was very stressful. So what I had to do is I had to get creative on some things that you normally probably would eat. You have to go to them canned goods. So that's what I did because I was like, well, this stuff won't go bad. So it is very stressful, and it's even more stressful because a lot of people don't have the financial resources to go out and buy the food that they need right now. So that's why I'm so happy to see that a lot of the schools are feeding the kids throughout the community to relieve the parents of at least having a good breakfast or a lunch for their kids. So that's definitely stressful during this time.
Well, another thing I've talked to a couple of my friends about, and I think after this is over with, is that one thing that will happen indirectly is people will gain a couple of pounds, and just from result of just, unhealthy eating. Can you kind of talk about that, how that, the food stress, if you don't get a handle on it, it can lead to that?
Yes, because a lot of people are snacking more because, as they say, you're using your home stomach instead of your work stomach. So you have a lot of food that you normally wouldn't have in the household, so that you are having those random cookies throughout the day, random candy bars, random chips. So you need to make sure that when you're eating all these things that you are having some type of exercise, even if it's just walking for 15 minutes, even if it's just walking around the house, if you can't go outside, if you don't feel like you can walk around your neighborhood, walk up and down the hallway, do something, make your body active, because that's very important too. And plus it keeps you from just sitting around thinking about things that you shouldn't be thinking about.
All right, well, let's go back to just relationship stress. Like we talked about in the other video, now that, before this probably occurred, a lot of people didn't probably spend time with their loved ones or with their kids or with their mates. Now they're spending time 24/7 around these people.
Yes.
How that can become stressful and,
Relationship stress. All right, everybody's in the house at the same time. The TVs are going, the music is going, and all you're thinking about is, when can I go back to work? So y'all need to cut that TV off and let me think about what's going on today. But we have to realize that it is a good time to spend time with your family, but you need to create some type of structured activities to do with your family. This is a great opportunity to bond, but at the same time, you still do need that self-care time where you're having time for yourself. So I think that people need to understand that some relationships, you're going to kind of get tired of each other, and that's normal. It doesn't mean that you don't love that person. It doesn't mean that you don't love your kids or your spouse, but we all need that me time when we have time to take to ourselves.
So I'm just looking through the crystal ball. It's okay to start getting into these arguments. It's healthy, not due to the coronavirus, is it?
Well, with the arguments, we all have different opinions, so we all have disagreements sometimes. Long as it's not a physical argument, let me make that clear. But we do have arguments through any relationship. Every day of the week, some people are arguing about different things, and that's okay. But just make sure that it doesn't become physical and it doesn't create so much chaos in your house. And sometimes you got to be the bigger person and just walk away.
Well, I guess the last one I want to kind of talk about, it just kind of came to me is I guess I don't know how I can structure this, like self-worth, mental. Like a lot of people just feel like I don't, the whole world is, I'm not gonna say blowing up or it's going down in flames, and nothing I should do about it. I should just give up. So a lot of people that may have never thought about, had depression problems or even thought about suicide. How do you kind of fight back those type of thoughts that's coming in? Because it's feel like no matter what a person do, I just want to give up.
That's a good question, Jarvis, because your mental health is so important every day, but it's even more important now because you're used to getting out, you're used to going to a job where you had something to do, where that took your mind off of your everyday problems. So you need to make sure that you're creating some type of balance. Make sure that even if it's just connected with people through your Facebook Live, if it's connecting through a Zoom meetup, you need to make sure that you're still having some type of social interaction with people, because people are depressed every single day. And going to work for some people is what has saved them from having these mental issues. So you need to make sure that you're still reaching out to your coworkers, to your friends by phone, creating these meetup groups, whatever you need to do so that you can have that support. If you don't have anyone to support you, it's okay to have a counselor to talk to. That's why we're offering telehealth services, because we know that it's important that people still have someone to connect with about everything that's going on in today and just everyday's life.
All right, so if they want to sign up for your services, what's the phone number?
The phone number is 205-224-4387, and the website is www.tccounselingservices.com.
All right, well, Tammy, thank you for breaking down this part one. We're going to do part two where we talk about just basic, what you think people should do for self-care. So thank you all for watching this video. Please check out what'shappeningbirmingham.com for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.